just froze. I don't even know it's working. Hello, I am Charles, and I'm gonna tell you about my channel. Let me see if I can get this good. I have friends that say, "Hey, man, you should do this and you should do that," and I listen to them. But one thing I do know is that no one else can really shape me or make me into who I want to be. You can give me advice, you can tell me what you like to see, but in all actuality, I'm trying to do what I want to do. I'm not trying to do what I'm told to do, and that's why my ultimate goal is always to work for myself. I mean, I know that no matter what, you're working for somebody because you're going to have clientele, and you're going to have to take care of your clients. But in general, I want that freedom to make my decisions and do stuff that I love. I don't want to do stuff that I have to do to survive. I don't have all the answers to the world. I know I could just go live in a forest, but still, somebody would say, "This is my land," and I probably have to pay for them or pay for something. So, in my quest to be financially independent, I started this channel in a way. I started it because it's fun, but I'd be happy if I make $1 off this channel because I'd be like, wow, I can talk about stuff I want to talk about, and people actually are willing to pay me for it, which it may be possible, but that's not really a big deal. I have friends that say, "Hey, man, this stuff will never work," and that's cool that they think that, and I'm not even angry about it. But what I say is this: it's not about what you think is gonna work or not gonna work, because a lot of stuff I don't think is gonna work that work well. And if we all had all the answers, everybody who think they know would be successful or economically independent or quote unquote rich. And I would say that's not my goal. My goal is to be who I want to be and be happy doing it. I divide my life into well, this is it. This is how I do my philosophy. First, I want to help myself. Second, I want to help people that help me. And then third, I want to help people who need the help. So sometimes people ask you to do something, and like right now I'm in the process of helping myself. And I'm not saying I can't help you, but let me help me first. And after I'm where I want to go, then if you need help with your stuff, I'm down to help you. And then once we all get to where we need to go, then we can go outside of ourselves and help the people who need the most help. Me, I don't think I'm greedy. I really don't think I'm selfish. I'm like most people. I just don't want to be taken advantage of. So I'm always trying to analyze the people who deal with me. And I try to surround myself with like-minded people. People who are kind, um, conscientious, I guess that's the term. And I like loving. And I use the term loving to mean I care about others and humanity. And I really want to help people who I can associate with. That's what I think about loving. And I try to love everybody. But I love the people who are most similar to me or who I associate with the most. And I have a lot of love for people who are in suffering, ignorant positions. So what I mean by ignorant is that they're in a position because they don't have the knowledge and the resources. And hopefully one day, people who think like me, we can change that. And that's what I want. I want people to live well, I want them to eat well, I want them to be able to take care of their children and their loved ones, and I want everybody to have the same opportunity or the opportunity that is afforded best of their ability. Um, that's what I believe. And I'm going to go farther. Sometimes I think what brings me sadness is being controlled and being controlled by social programming. People tell me what I have to do. People tell me who I have to talk to and how I should act and what I should do. And I understand that men have certain roles in society and women have certain roles, and you're supposed to do this and that. But all that is still programming. When you say that a man has an open door for a woman, I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but that's a program. Because maybe in some different place, they'll say women got an open door for men. And most people find it hard to go outside what they've been taught to do. And then they'll tell somebody, "You're so wrong for being like that." Uh, that's not wrong. Okay, let's speak more on that. Let's say, for instance, somebody says hello to you. I come from a different place. I'm not used to saying hello, so I don't say hello back. Then you like, "You ain't got no manners," or "You're not a good person because you don't say hello." Well, first, where I come from, people don't say hello. So it's not that I don't have manners. I just didn't know I was supposed to say hello, or maybe I wasn't feeling good and I don't have to speak because I believe most people want you to lie to them. Most people don't care. Like they'll say, "How do you feel? How are you doing?" They don't care how you're doing. They don't even care what you're going through. They just say that because they've been taught to say that. So I wish that people would really think before they speak. Just if you want to say hello, but don't say, "Hey, how you doing?" and somebody said, "Well, man, I'm doing bad, man. My mom got shot, car got rolling, my house burned down, my sister got AIDS. Do you really want to hear that?" You're like, "Damn. Well, you know what? I'll talk to you later." So I think sometimes people need to really think about what they ask other people because you really don't want to know. You know, you don't. You know what I mean? So uh, another funny thing I'm gonna think about too is when people call, people call you on the phone, and you could ask, "Hey, how may I help you?" "Oh, I don't want nothing." Then they ask you for something. "Oh, or what, I just asked you what did you need?" "Oh, nothing." "Hey, do you still got that?" See, you needed something. Why you just didn't say I needed something? If you just said I needed something from the get go, we can cut through all that small talk stuff. That's another thing. I'm trying my best not to curse this time, but I really want to. I'm not into talking about shit that's not. Oh fuck it, I cursed. I'm not into talking about stuff that is really not interesting to me. I don't care. Why would I want to talk about that? I mean, I don't listen. I don't care about the play you saw. That means absolutely nothing to me. You can go to the play all you want. You can go sit in a concert and sit in a chair. That's not going to do it for me. I'm more proactive. I think I enjoy. I like music, and I'm not saying I can't occasionally attend those type of functions, but I think I'm more likely to go to a concert if I was involved in it, or I was making money, or somebody that I knew was singing, and then after the show finished, we got a chance to interact because I'm interactive. I don't want to just come and clap and then post on Facebook, "Ooh, I went to this concert and they were great." Man, I can watch that shit on video and pause it and get up and go back. And I'm all for supporting the entertainment. I'm not saying that I won't support somebody, but I'm telling you, I'm more of an interactive person. I'm not quite a, I'm not really a fan. I guess you could call me a fan of Star Wars, but I find it hard to go to the theater to see that. So I'm just telling you something about me, and I love Star Wars. I think the whole premise of it. I think I'm nostalgic about it because when I was young, that was the first movie that my father really made an event to go take me to see, and my first underoos for Star Wars. So I've been into it ever since, and man, I'm just rambling all over the place. But the whole point is, man, I think that what, you got to live your life. You got to get where you want to go, and don't let anyone else shape you to who you think you should be. Be you, and if you live vicariously or you live for other people, you'll never find your own happiness. And if you give in to somebody else's desires and it's not what you want, sooner or later you're gonna be frustrated and unhappy, and the situation's not gonna work. And I know that happens a lot in relationships. A lot of men and a lot of women feel the need to be married or have children. Maybe they're not ready, but then they feel that time is coming and they don't. And social programming and social pressures on them, and they get into situations that they can't afford, and they're not going to make a better economic situation for their children or their loved ones, and they're not going to make the person who they choose to cohabitate with or make this union with better, because I truly believe you can do bad by yourself. So why you want to do bad with somebody else? They say misery wants or loves company, but damn, I don't want to be in your misery. I'm already happy. Why do I care about? Uh, I'm not saying I shouldn't care, but really, if you can't pay your bills, if you overspend and your credit is bad, why do I have to save you? That's not. Why don't you just make a sacrifice and save yourself? I'm fun. I'm always sniffing in my video. I don't care. That's cool. That's just what I'm doing. So, try to help yourself first before you bring somebody else in your problems. I mean, I'm not saying that people shouldn't help each other, because I would help someone, especially if I know they have the discipline to get right. But if you have a history of doing wrong economically, of making really bad decisions, I really don't want to associate with you. I'm not saying we can't be friendly. I'm not saying I can't talk to you, as long as we talking some pertinent information. Because I don't want to talk about, hey, how's the weather and what's going on with the kids. I mean, I'm cool with your kids, but I'm saying let's talk about the real issue. Let's skip all that small talk. I'm going to end this. I tweeted something. My tweeter is my Twitter. My Twitter is Gnut the Shark, and I tweeted something like, I care about your feelings, but I don't care about your feelings more than I care about my feelings. So how what I want to express is going to always override what you feel, or something similar to that. And why I'm saying that is, you know, you should always love yourself or express yourself first, in my opinion. Now, if you love someone more than you love yourself, that's all good, as long as you fulfill that or find that purpose. Because I know a lot of parents love their children more than they love their own life. And I'm not even going to dive in that moralistically, because if I did, I know I'd get a lot of backlash at the time, and I don't want it. But me, I gotta love me more than anything. I have to. And the only thing I say I love more than me is humanity overall. So I think if I could, if I had to die to save the whole world, I'm pretty sure I would do that because, I know that we would go on, and I would feel connected, so I wouldn't feel like I made some ultimate sacrifice. Not saying I don't want to die or be put in that situation, but that's what I think. And so I'm gonna say it again: love yourself. Always pursue what you want to pursue and be happy where you're at, because sometimes having a goal doesn't mean you're not happy. It just means you want to reach this goal. And if you don't reach it, is what they say is a saying. I forgot who said it. It's better to shoot for the stars and land in the mud than to aim for the mud and make it. So that's what I believe. Yeah, shoot for the stars, baby. And I'm gonna say we're all connected and the universe is one, because somebody suffering in China is just like you suffering here. Somebody suffering in Africa is just like you suffering here. It's not too much a difference in all of us. I mean, we do have differences because we are, like I say, we live off of fear, and we always want to protect and associate with people who are similar to us. So that's the only differences. But once we can one day see past that and learn to connect, and then we can really be one. Until then, we're gonna keep going through what we're going through. Um, that's the end of this. I love you all. Love yourself, and help everybody that you can, but help yourself first. All right, take care.